You probably on a treadmill. I had a little issue there with the ubus tubus. That's what Maddie calls it. Okay, guess who's walking with us this morning? Okay, Katie Darling is walking with us this morning. And that's what I'll be looking at. And take the glasses off. Charlie Williams, formerly a slave in Louisiana. And in this picture, he's in Oklahoma. His enslavement is over. He's freed thanks to the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm sorry, Sarah. I got to put him in front of you. I forgot to bring over. And I'm sorry, Charlie. You're going to have to be with Sarah. And we start the walk. And I'm hot already just from doing that. I'm hot already just from doing that little bit. Oh my goodness. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. But I ain't holding no grudges because watching the old lady walk early in the morning ain't everybody's cup of tea. It ain't everybody's cup of tea. Let's see. Here we go. Yes! Whew, let me tell y'all. Now, everybody look at the roller skating. Me roller skating. Oh, she a big kid. She want to be like a kid. I've told y'all several times that this gravity that keeps us on Earth, it weighs down on you. It presses you on this Earth. And it presses you. And it's muscles that protect all the organs and keep everything, it keeps gravity from squeezing you real tight. It's your muscles. Well, that's my theory. But you go with the Hatfields and McCoys. So I want to keep my core tight, which helps with my sides. And nothing does that better to me than roller skating. Ice skating, which I love. But no one's going to go sit in the cold with me. So now I'm roller skating. So that's what I do it for. And then it's fun. Now I know you guys like to go with the Hatfield McCoy medication and then he pull you back and then he bend your arm. He don't like you. He never did. He doesn't. Okay, let's put it like that. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me as a woman, nor as a woman of dark skin. Don't like the dark skin. It's the history. Go back to the wars. Work it out. Oh, I got my fan on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I like cool air. So, I know gravity is going to bend me. And I know the only way I can keep my organs where they're supposed to be, not all squishing together, is through strengthening my core. And so that's what I do. And the fastest way, the easiest way to do that, for me at this age, and it's also fun, is roller skating. If you go back to the earlier videos of me walking, I told you balance is what I need. I need balance. I need this to sit upright. You know? I need this to be back. Now I know the Hatfields and McCoys said, oh no. I have to do it. I just invested in this pharmaceutical company and it's great. Let me give you the pills. And my extortion starts tomorrow. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. Whew. My first extortion payment. So, I paid into get a doctor's thing with the Okay. The money comes out of my Social Security into Medicare in case I need a doctor. Because if I don't put the money in there when I need a doctor, the penalty is I probably have to use all my money to eat dog food and put a gun in my mouth if something ever happened to me. So, I got to make my first extortion payment. And they said, all these people died. And I remember when just 4 or 5 years ago, they was like, when I started walking, I think they said, what, 200,000 senior citizens, if not more, had died. And they still dying. And I'm being extorted. That's Hatfields and McCoy. Eventually, they're going to want that money for themselves. They're going to need it for themselves. There's no, like, how can I say? The Hatfields and McCoys, they are bottomless. They are bottomless. Whether they can use it, whether they can't use it, it doesn't matter. They want it. Like a money lust, they also have a blood lust. These Hatfields and McCoys. So, I roller skate because I know that if I keep, that's why I love my mother. She could only afford one, maybe two. I wish my sisters and them had connected. Encyclopedia Britannica, or it could have been one, and it was A and B. And anatomy and biology. And that's what I mean. I could just look at the pictures and stuff. And I remember that part. And of course, I went to nursing home. Anyway. So that's what I do it. So you can say, like, oh, she out there, she trying to be a teenager, No. I don't want to be an adult like you. Sit in the doctor's office for an hour so he can pull on my leg or give me medication. I don't want that. See, that's Hatfield and McCoy training. How is it being an adult when you sit in the doctor's office for an hour? Or you go roller skate for a half hour and your muscles click in and you skate past the Hatfield and McCoy's office. And also, getting back to gravity, I need blood up here. I need blood to go up. I need a whoosh that get this blood. So like gravity is pushing down on me, right? Pushing down. I need blood to say, whoosh, whoosh, just go right through it. Don't let the gravity stop. The blood from getting through. And in that half hour, that rush, and it almost seems effortless, but that rush, you know that blood is getting through. You open up stuff, you moving stuff out of the way, you pushing stuff around. And it's lovely. And you have fun. And you listen to music. Once I learn, we'll be switching. Because there's an advanced class. I think when I come back from being out west, I will be on the evening, which is the advanced class. So I'm excited about that. Which means all of this is going to be stronger. All of this muscles, just muscles, it's just muscles. But y'all don't know about that, huh? Okay, so we have that. And of course I listen to my podcasts and stuff. And there's let me see it. That whole, in Texas and stuff, the Hatfield-McCoy rule, how they rule over their women. Remember I told y'all about that little girl from the country who just told me they never wear underwear. What's the use? I understand why. They are convinced that soon there are going to be more brown people in this world, in the United States, than white people. Now, see, I want to bring it to Hatfield-McCoy logic. If that is true, why y'all got to shoot up the whole school? They just shoot one person? I wish you wouldn't shoot nobody. But you don't just shoot one. I look at that Wagner and Roden. 4 Wagners, they're supposed to be accused allegedly and all that kind of stuff, of killing 8 Rodens. You had to kill all 8? So this is the Hatfield and McCoy logic. If I make my woman have more children, then there'll be more children for me to kill. That's Hatfield and McCoy logic. Who this human experience? I tell you, this human experience. Nope, we're not going to take our guns away. Nope, we're going to teach the kids how to shoot them. We're going to do all that. And we're going to annihilate whole families. I mean, you go to Project, they be shooting each other, pluck one off, pluck 2 off. That's it. Up in them hills, and well, might as well say America. The law of the hills and the low countries are the laws of America. And honey, them low and high country folks, they want to be able to kill. They call themselves a superior being. So now, if you're a superior being, your greatest reward is to overtake another superior being. You know, like, they go to shoot like the lions in the forest because they want to kill the most vicious person against man. That, and so when white people say, we are superior, then they start killing each other because they want to be the superior of the superior of the spirit. So I'm not talking about, I'm talking about Hatfields and McCoy. That's the logic. I'm the best. What did Mike Tyson say? He couldn't even hardly go out. Every time he go out, somebody want to fight him. And as he said, everybody want to fight until they get punched. So, Mike Tyson. So if you keep saying you're superior, when you start killing, you're going to kill what you say is superiors. So you teach your kids of all the race, we're the most superior. So when they want to be on top, they shoot each other. Hatfield and McCoy logic. Oh, I don't necessarily want to kill anything. I don't want to kill. Here's this couple sitting at the table, eating their food, they white people. If I kill them, then I am the best of the white people. So then they start destroying themselves. Or as I call, eating themselves. And as I sound too upset about that. All right. This walk is the fastest walk in the nation. This walk, let's take a little break. Because I also got to do some camera work. I also got to do a little camera work, y'all. I'm trying to.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. Yes, I'm walking. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company.
Let me see. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend.
I'm walking. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company.
Yes. This walk is so fast. Then on my podcast, the Hatfield and McCoys are now giving themselves the right to snatch their women off the street, rape them, kill them, do anything. Because they're in possession, after that Roe v. Wade. Ha, ha, ha. Whew, I knew that would come back to bite them. Ha, ha. So now they feel that they can kill women, do what they want to, and then do whatever they want to the kids. And these women got no problem with it. I mean, I could never see no old man sucking my son's penis. I don't care what kind of ritual you're doing. I don't see no man raping my kid because of some ritual they're doing. My son, no. And that's why they put these women in their place. Shave your head bald, sit over there and shut the hell up. And the other one, just shut up. Because this book says that you are my rib and you do what I say to do. And poor kids are left defenseless. But that's how the Hatfields and McCoy work. That's all part of that code, honey. This human experience is that indeed a human experience. For me to fiercely protect my child and to do what's right for her and not what's comfortable for us, or I knew when she became an adult, it would all become clear to her. And that's what I tell her. She's like, yeah, I'm really mad. And I said, yeah, I know you are. Because you don't understand now. But we're going to talk about it later when you're older. But right now, we just got to do it. Like I would play, I taught her how to swim. So we would always play in the pool or at the beach. In the library, we would sit together, snuggle up with a book. At night, we would snuggle up with a book. If I was cooking, she would read the newspapers, the headline from the newspapers, stuff like that while I was cooking. And that was our time together and stuff. And that was important because it's over with so fast. But that's not the way it is. As they say in all the cults, that when you marry a man, you marry him, you marry that family, you're gone. All his wants. I told y'all my grandmother said, how you going to get a man if you can't cook? How you going to get a man if you can't clean his clothes? How you going to get a man if you can't clean his house? I was like, that's fucking babysitting. That is fucking babysitting. Why do I have to babysit him? And this was, oh, you picked me or the kids, you picked me or the kids. That's a Hatfield and McCoy term because that's impossible to do. Either you're into raising the kid or you ain't. There's no over. That's Hatfield and McCoy bullshit. So now you got an issue with the kid, so now if it's a girl, you can rape the child. You disassociate yourself. Well, my wife doesn't want to be with me right now because of this child. Poor little kid. Don't even know what's going on. So they have this thing on my podcast now where they're just, basically, if you see a white woman you want, or Hatfield and McCoy, I say specifically white woman because I'm going to tell you something. I'm windmilling, I'm screaming, I'm fucking kicking. That's why they don't like me. I remember a man said, you know, if he was just a little bit more gentler. And I was like, hell no. I done seen y'all beat up gentle women. That chair that you pull out for, you pick it up and bust in the head with it. So they figured, because they said that they like to be raped and bind and all that kind of stuff. So that's why it's open, you know, if you do it, it's okay. And I totally believe it because they signed off when they didn't do more damage when they went after Roe v. Wade. They just saw it, they don't want it. The man came home and said, them lesbians want you to have an abortion. And she said, you want me to have an abortion? I'll have more babies. And he said, yeah, you have more babies. And she said, where you going? I got all these kids. He said, to make more babies. And you shut up. I'll beat you and all these kids. Oh, more kids to rape, honey. I know how these cults are. Don't look at Leah Remedy. They're all the same. The ultimate goal is to suppress the woman so you can get at the child. I saw some kind of cult thing with all these Greeks. Men, dancing with men, circling with men. I'm like, just come out and say you're gay and stop raping these little boys. Y'all dancing. Oh, it's a culture. Men will dance around. When the music stops playing, you're humping. And the mother sits back. Oh, he's going with the men. He ain't going with the men without me. You make one more wrong move to my kid, we gonna have a problem. You made one wrong move, and we're gonna have a problem. But they said, no, you stay home. A woman in this place is home. The woman is this. And they just take your kids. And then you're shocked. Oh. She's a sex worker. Why? Oh. I knew her dad was doing that, but I'm supposed to stick with him. Lord, this human experience. Yeah, I picked my daughter. I picked the future. And I thought he had too. And she's a success in life, and she's happy in life, and she has choices in life, and that's all the things we wanted for her, and that's the end results. I would talk about the G-rings, but I put in my special order, and I ain't get it yet, and that means she got a lot of back orders. So, I said I'm just going to wear them because, you know, I love them because they're fun. Bling, bling, bling. Oh. So, y'all be out there. Y'all be careful out there. Especially now. This holiday, I'm so glad I'm leaving this earth with an understanding of these cults. I didn't like this holiday that's coming up, all this stuff. Every holiday, fighting, yelling, screaming. Nope. And then when I got on my own, and I would invite them over to, I would invite them over for this holiday, and it would be the same way. I would always be so miserable, and I couldn't understand. And of course, I was told, you know, because of the cults, oh, the devil done jumped in you. And I was like, no, I don't understand. I don't understand. A God came down and raped her while her husband was laying next to her, and I'm supposed to celebrate the birth of their sperm and really? Men don't buy that shit. I think that's why they get angry around this holiday. Maybe that's why they put football on. Because it's bullshit. They want to know who you're sleeping with. if you can bring a God into your husband's bed. Whew. Child. Oh. Fast walk, right? So, I love Kwanzaa. You see who we had with us today on our walk. Thank you, ancestors, but y'all always with me. Guess what? I found this book. We moved down into Byram. It got to be like 1993, 4, something like that. And I've had them, I know it was in the early 90s, because we moved from backcountry Greenwich to Byram, and I was able to go to the library more. And that's when I found that. And I would hear their voices. We're going to listen to it over the Kwanzaa holiday. And the first time I listened to it, I had to listen to it twice because I kept crying. And then every year that I got a hold of it afterwards, I didn't cry so much. But for the first time, I own the voices. And that's what we're going to be doing on Kwanzaa. Now, they'll probably kick me off. I know I ain't getting nothing for the nothing into nothing, though it is my ancestors' voice. And they said the government is the one that did the interviews. Social media don't understand that. So, I'm just going to take the hit for 7 days. I'm just going to take a hit, which means that you may see my videos, you may not see them. If you do see them, they'll probably block out the voices of the ancestors because they call it copyright infringement and shit like that. But it clearly says the government went around and took these interviews. They never gave these folks a dime. Anyway, y'all, how fast is this walk? Whew. I love this body. I love this body. I love this body. I love this body. That's why we walk. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'm walking.
Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell a cousin, tell a friend.
I'm walking.
I love my series. Yes. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day.